Parents and siblings intro. 1. John Locke was born to John Locke Sr., a lawyer and small landowner, and Agnes Keene in Rington, Somerset, England. 2. He came from a modest, middle-class family and was raised with a strong work ethic and a commitment to education. Birth date, place, time. 1. John Locke was born on August 29, 1632, in Rington, Somerset, England, during a period of political and religious upheaval. Early life. 1. Locke's early life was deeply influenced by the tumultuous events of the English Civil War and the execution of King Charles I. 2. He developed a keen interest in science and medicine, which later influenced his philosophical thinking. Education. 1. Locke attended Westminster School and later studied at Christ Church, Oxford, where he focused on classical studies and philosophy. 2. His exposure to the works of René Descartes and Francis Bacon had a profound impact on his intellectual development. Marriage, affairs, and children. 1. John Locke never married and had no children, dedicating his life to scholarship and political philosophy. Personal wealth. 1. Locke was not known for amassing personal wealth. 1. His income primarily came from his writing and government service. Influence. 1. Locke's ideas on individual rights, the social contract, and limited government had a profound influence on Enlightenment thinkers, particularly those of the American and French revolutions. 2. His writings laid the groundwork for modern democratic principles and the protection of individual liberties. Achievements. 1. Locke's most famous works, 2 treatises of government, and an essay concerning human understanding, are foundational texts in political philosophy and empiricism. 2. He argued that governments exist to protect natural rights, including life, liberty, and property, and that people have the right to revolt against oppressive governments. 3. Locke's ideas were instrumental in shaping the United States Constitution and the concept of a government based on the consent of the governed. Reason of death, place and time. 1. John Locke passed away on October 28, 1704, in Oates, Essex, England, at the age of 72. 2. The exact cause of his death remains uncertain, but he had suffered from various health issues in his later years. Legacy. 1. Locke's legacy is enduring, as his ideas continue to shape modern political thought, individual liberties, and the concept of limited government. 2. His influence can be seen in the Declaration of Independence's emphasis on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Additional points. 1. Locke's advocacy for religious tolerance and the separation of church and state laid the foundation for modern notions of religious freedom. 2. He was involved in various government roles, including serving as a secretary to the Board of Trade and Plantations, which exposed him to colonial issues and influenced his views on government. 3. Locke's empiricist philosophy posited that all knowledge comes from sensory experience, challenging prevailing notions of innate ideas. 4. His ideas on education, as outlined in his work, Some Thoughts Concerning Education, emphasized the importance of nurturing reason and moral virtue in children. 5. Locke's influence extends to diverse fields, including political science, philosophy, and education, making him a seminal figure in the development of modern Western thought.